Peril Glyphs increases your combo based on the percentage of health that you have missing. So sort of like a more extreme ranged version of the Frantic Sword. Unfortunately, this one doesn't work with melees, otherwise that would maybe be a little bit too overpowered. Because overall, this seems like a fairly good weapon, at least from what I've used with it. It's just, especially being only tactic scaling, it might be a little bit too risky to use most of the time. But hey, there is still stuff in Dead Cells like disengagement, but also things like one-shot protection. If you take more than, 30% of your health? If you take more than 30% of your health and that would kill you, instead it just brings you down to 1 HP, and that can happen every 30 seconds or something. That's the sort of thing that means that when things are starting to get really dire, this weapon could actually turn out to be pretty good. I don't know. Overall, I feel like it's unlikely that this is that I'm gonna come away with this being like, no, this is a bad weapon. It's just at its base level, you can see right now, maybe not tremendously impressive. Still, though, being a ranged weapon alone is quite good, and not having to worry about ammo or anything. There's still reasons to use it even outside of its major gimmick. It's not gonna shine until, well, start to take damage. But this is Dead Cells, this is 5-cell mode, it's like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner than later, so not really gonna be expecting to be using the 100% health version of this for too long. Risk-reward weapons. And of course, yeah, the tactics means that it's the riskiest sort of run possible as it is. I mean, I could, of course, just go get, like, a legendary or colorless... Well, I could get a legendary version through Wish, and much like a lot of the other, builds that I've been doing since they have changed up legendary weapons and, introduced Wish into the game, I think that's probably likely going to be what I'm doing here as well. Legendary version of this item gives you shield on dealing critical damage. So as long as I have at least a 3-hit combo, I'll be able to just kind of build up some of that temporary blue health just by attacking, which gives you that much more protection on top of everything else. I mean, just in general, I do think it's probably worthwhile to maybe even grab a tonic. If I can, even if I'm not getting the most out of it because it's not scaling with tactics, does seem like the sort of thing that would still be good. Or maybe like the diverse deck, but then again, I take the diverse deck for everything. It's a good item. It's a good item, regardless of... Oh, you look at it. Okay. I often do take it pretty... I take it enough, though, that I feel like I can't just, use it for every single run possible. I mean, especially because this is tactics. You'd have a lot of good turrets and everything like that. Ice armor, also a good choice. So many defensive items that have been introduced in Dead Cells since the early days. Things that make, staying at 1 HP a lot more of a reasonable thing. Things like even using of course. Oh, well, I mean, I do want this. That way I can control my health a little bit better, too. Yeah, things that make staying at HP a little bit more reasonable of a tactic, rather than just, you have no choice sort of thing. All right, in the meantime, I don't know what's a good choice here. I haven't gone the sewers route in a little bit, right? Or have I? I don't even remember. Either way, I think I am gonna probably keep the lightning rods for a little while, since I was thinking that is a pretty good biome clearing type of item. Ivy, I don't know. I'm still thinking, yeah, anything that gives me a little bit more defensive abilities is just going to be more useful. Tonic, ice armor, but even though I already had the chance to take that and I already refused it, there'll be more opportunities. Don't worry about it. As it is, hey, there's the first bit of damage that I've taken. And to be honest, I do have, at this point in time, a lifesteal book. Oh yeah, sure. There you go. Now that's a good replacement. There is something to be said about, going down to half or even more health, and then just using the book after that point to kind of get back health. So I can keep it right about, you know, at the perfect sweet spot where I won't die. That sort of thing. Okay, fine. Look, might as well do it. I know I'm going to be taking a lot of damage eventually. Just do it right now, though. You know what? Hit one more hit even. There you go. Now give me the big damage. Yeah, look at how much more powerful it is. The red version, of course, is the, like, max level, I believe, of this weapon. It's just, it's so risky. And you know, Dead Cells especially is a game where I tend to take the most defensive type of mutations and everything like that, because I know that it gets so difficult. Like, what more can I say here on that? It's a hard game. Like, there's no better way to say that. It's a difficult game, and purposely putting yourself at minimal health is not a good idea. I mean, but still, though, you can clearly see it's working out pretty well, and I think even right now I should be able to have... It is a lot more damage. And if I had the... critical. Good stuff. If I had, like, the legendary version, that would only be that much better than 2. Okay, but still, I gotta be extra cautious here. But then again, this is a tactics run. It's all of this stuff is just, well, I mean, you know, it's not gonna be a problem if you never get hit, right? Right? Just don't get hit. Then it's the perfect weapon. It's like the cursed sword, one of the highest, you know, base damages in the game. I think maybe the highest. Maybe toothpick. I think the critical damage on that one is even higher, but you know, that's also an extremely gimmicky weapon that I should give another try at some point here. I don't know. But yeah, also it always deals critical damage and everything like that. Just straight up. Just never get hit. Just never get hit. It's totally fine. Best weapon in the entire game. Although, to be fair now, I am almost at 60 kills. I am just cleaving my way through enemies. And, you know, hey, with the... Ooh, don't drop... Speaking of which, if I want to get those 60 kills, I probably don't want to drop myself directly into, you know, the poison water here. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. I just want to get, like, a little bit more... I can't get any more combo. The you know, super skull head that I'm shooting out here is kind of the... That's kind of the end of it, right? Okay. There's 60 kills. Okay. Mostly, I would say, take down enemies easy enough that it's not a problem. Bosses gonna be a little bit more difficult. A little bit more real difficult. Yes, please, just stack it all into damage, and then I'll just out-damage everything before it's able to hit me. It's the perfect plan. Yes, just give me corrupted power on top of everything else. Make sure that I take even more damage. Where's a colorless taunt? Actually, I suppose taunt doesn't... Does taunt really matter if it's colorless or not? I did see that in the first level, didn't I? Man, there's so many good things I'm just giving up right now. For no real reason, either. But yeah, I do think that maybe if you were thinking about potentially getting a legendary version of this weapon, you know, to get that shield and whatnot, give it to me. I feel better not being about a death's door at all points in time. I still get the critical. It's like I don't know exactly when the... Yeah, that's three combo. It's enough to still get the criticals, you know. And it fires off relatively fast. And I don't know. It's like, look, we've all had a lot of fun here today, but I don't want to die. So I'm just saying. Well, there goes my kill count. Not that it matters. I already got 60. Okay. But yeah, I was saying, maybe I think instead of going for... Maybe instead of going for a legendary version of this weapon to get the shield and everything like that, you instead just go for a legendary version of the ice armor, and that will probably protect your health even more than just the shield anyway. Because, I mean, ultimately, it isn't something that gives you any benefit for combat, just a benefit for health. So, something that outright blocks hits feels like it's probably better. It would probably do you a lot more good comparatively. But then again, I mean, it depends how often you think you're going to be hit. Against something like, you know, death, for example, maybe one hit every 30 seconds or so is not nearly as good as just trying to get a very consistent amount of shielding instead. Oh, wow, it's... I didn't even notice. It's all in tactics right now, isn't it? All right, all right. Also got some good potential... good potential synergies here, too. What with the burned oil ground and all that. Of course, I don't have anything that actually works with that, but hey, maybe someday. Who knows? Oh, it's a risk. Because, you know, just existing in the world of Dead Cells doesn't have enough risk as it is. You gotta throw that much more on there. But then again, you know, it only makes sense. It's one of the most classic type of game designs. Just give yourself potentially a harder time for advantages, etc. and so on. Ooh, Pier Nail. Biters crawl from the dead. I get it. But nah, it's as much as I do like that weapon and everything, not the one we're doing today. It is not I really do like it, though. I mean, besides, it is a melee weapon, and I don't really know if you want to take that most of the time when it comes to tactics, period. I mean, it does make you feel better about being hit, I suppose. Because then you're just like, well, then I'm that much more powerful. I didn't lose health, I gained power, right? It's like, what more do you need to say? All right, all right. Ah! Stop jumping in the poison here. It's not good for my health. Could also go get... I don't know, I feel like Corrupted Power is probably a thematically good item, but also, is it really necessarily that good? No, it does have a lot of cool effects on it. I'll keep it. Why not? Why not? Because it's going to kill you. Yeah, but so is having this weapon. It's called Peril Glyphs for good reason. By the way, introduced in the Boss Rush update. Of course, one of the many rewards you get for Boss Rush, along with Taunt and the Wish Mutation, and a bunch of outfits. Many, many outfits that I still have yet to get because, you know, it's hard. It's a hard part of the game. You know, guys, get out of here. Let's take this instead. You know what's always a worthwhile get? Double crossbow. Very effective at killing things. Like, what more do I need to say? It's turrets in general are good, and this is no exception. Yes. All right, so Point Blank, I feel like always does work pretty well. But you know what? Support, I'm already using both these things, so why not? Seems like it's a worthwhile take. I mean, pretty much any time I'm doing a tactics run, I just end up taking support just because, well, you know, I'm usually taking a turret. It's a good combo. What you got? Bone. Fun, but you know, again, not really the build we're looking at today. Unless you wanted to give me like a lifesteal version of that. Okay. Where you at so I can deal with this right now? Yep. I was just hitting some biters over there. The weirded warrior. Oh, but there is more then. Thankfully, you can turn around instantly when using this weapon, even if you're kind of like locked in place when you're swinging the incense burner? I guess that's what that would be. All right. What? Dog, what are you doing? They did notice me over here. Acknowledge my existence so that I can, Okay, there we go. Oh, so that I can get rid of this. This always feels like one of the most dangerous places to be taking a curse after all. Well, the guaranteed curse, I suppose. There are other places that there are guaranteed curses that might be a little bit more dangerous. Looking at you, the bank. But this one is like, what are you even going in here for? The potential for like a challenge rift, a little bit of extra money or something if you're not taking the curse. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. About as ready as I'm going to be, I suppose. The funny thing is that it's just, is this... No, if that was poison heals you, I mean, I'm going through enough of a poison-related area that could be good. Yep. Good stuff. Hey, again, I didn't take damage, I just became more powerful. That's the mindset. The true Peril Glyphs mindset that you gotta get yourself in if you're gonna use this weapon. And then... and then everything becomes an intentional way to just become more powerful. It's brilliant. A brilliant plan. Okay, okay. See, now I do, not quite up to the max level. I'm guessing max level is probably around like 30% of your health. Also, I'm going backwards, so maybe that's also something I should consider while I am going through this game. Then I might have turned around, you know, trying... due to my megalomania, I may have turned around and, you know, I'm kind of going the wrong direction. Oh, what do you got? I'm interested in this. Oh, legendary baseball bat. That's... Wow, a lot of really fun legendary weapons today. Nothing I'm going to be taking. Well, legendary and colorless weapons today, but nothing I'm taking, though. Of course. Too bad in some ways. I mean, especially because... Yo, baseball bat, that's some good stuff. But, you know, I already did that run. I have to wait until season 5. Which I'll be honest, I am seriously, I'm seriously considering at this point. Just like, you know what? I'm starting to finally update a lot more lately now that I'm unemployed and everything. I finally broke through whatever sort of stupid reasoning that I had for that. How many of you slammers are here? Get out of here. Hey, get out of here. Now I'm updating with some sort of consistency. The update's good. I don't know. That's for you to decide, not for me to decide. Oh boy, emergency door poggers. Okay. There you go. Now get down here. We'll have a good old time. Good old shop battle. This is a decently powerful weapon. Just as an aside, I feel like. I mean, you know, I've been hesitant. A lot of these weapons, of course, I'm sure you probably noticed, coming up on the end of Season 4 of the showcase runs and everything, that a lot of them that I've been using are ones that I'm just like, I didn't really want to use it because it seemed really risky or hard to use or both. I mean, and now I'm some of them, like, I feel like I am, oh my. Some of them I am justified in, some of them I'm clearly just like, man, I was missing out. I mean, I didn't think that this one was going to be bad. Frantic Sword, I know at least for a while there, I'm not quite sure if it still is, was like the speedrun weapon and everything. That was, if you were speedrun the game, you take Frantic Sword, you just get a bunch of melees, and then you're on easy street. It deals a ton of damage, and, you know, it's a standard moveset, same one as like Blood Sword and an Oiled Sword and all that sort of stuff, but still good. Take the Face Flask. Started up Blasphemous 2 today, which of course does still include a flask that you slam on your face. But nah. What else we got? What else? The Ramparts, or I mean, I was actually thinking about going to Mama Tick. No particular reason, but well, let's go sewers. Sewers into the conjunctivious fight, of which I feel like I can deal with pretty well. Yeah, I feel like I got the stuff to make that work. Not that there's really, you know, nothing. If you have, as long as you have yeah, you know what? I'm usually pretty close to enemies as it is. It's kind of hard to outrange enemies for the benefit of tranquility and whatnot. Yeah, if you have a ranged weapon, you're doing fine for conjunctivious. Yeah. No, that's it. It's the start and end. There's the sentence. Maybe like a gilded Yumi might be a little bit difficult to kind of swing in there. Not literally, figuratively, of course. Oh my. It's a good thing that the damage on this weapon is pretty good, because otherwise I probably would have been hit by that. Also, this is still a initial, you know, like, start of the game version of this weapon. Let's double its damage right now for good measure. Thunder Shield, worth taking? I should probably be a little bit careful here. I mean, in some ways this is, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I saw the Ferryman's Lantern there, this is sort of like the swinging animation. I wonder if that's the same as that weapon. Because for whatever reason, it's like a sensor, which is weird, but, you know. I mean, how many weapons going to be using? It's like we're currently at the point in time that I am just fighting enemies with literacy, for God's sake. There's a lot of weapons in this game. Too many, one might say. I wouldn't say that. After all, I like this game. It's a fun game. If you're ever thinking, hey, should I play Dead Cells? I'd recommend. You need to hear me say that. Anyway. Man, even like Malaise has been down pretty good. Oh. All right. Maybe I'm getting a little bit overconfident. I believe that Darkest Dungeon might have something to say about that. Trinkets and baubles paid for in blood. Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it the old college try. Oh, after all, what's the worst that could happen? The worst is that you got to do this entire run over again. And it's been a pretty decent run with pretty good stats. So you know. That would be a big negative. Okay, you cannot learn what you think you know. How many more Darkest Dungeon quotes you got in that head of yours, Doc? Okay. I really, for whatever reason, I thought that I was just going to completely wang that. Choke on doing the fight there. I didn't, so it's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, it was fine. And you only got to hear me scream like a monkey for 5 seconds. So I want to say like a really good sort of. It's a good thing I didn't try to fight that one when cursed. Oh, poggers. Poggers, but also there's Mushroom down here, so who's being annoying. As we all know, Mushroom's mostly known for their irritation aspect. I'll take the cake. Once again, I don't need the cake. I just need to, you know, make sure that I'm not about to die. And it's like, I know. I'm still at the point in time that I'm at, you know, doing pretty decent on the combo. I'm getting the critical and everything like that. I'm feeling good. Because I knew that I would, etc. Etc. and so on. Okay. Currently at 13 tactics. Looking good. Virtually nothing for my secondary stuff, so, you know, maybe that could be a problem, but it won't be. Trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm good at Dead Cells. Please don't watch the last few episodes I've done. Alright. Yeah. Get down here, dude. You're not gonna get me that easy. There's one thing that I have, it's peripheral vision. I'm very proud of it. Okay. When I was first starting this run, I thought I remembered that this weapon didn't really have any up or down, you know, tracking. A lot of ranged weapons do, but no, it does. Yeah, that's what I thought. Random tentacles just hanging around here. That's not gonna get me. I know how random tentacles work. Yep. Teleporting while falling. A good move. Very effective. Effective enough, though? No. Nothing will be effective enough to take me out. I'm invincible. I'm super good at this game right now. See, I want to really build up the hubris so that later on when I die, it'll be more amusing. Okay. Nah, I'm doing okay. Should probably, you know, like, give some consideration to... Ooh! Oh. I'm just like, wow, what's happening? Nope, I'm totally fine, though. Well, I didn't really mean to do that, but... Or that, to be honest. Now then, anybody else want to show up here before I get my prize? Nope, I didn't mean to do that either. Sometimes when you're attacking enemies, you, of course, grab onto the side of something. I didn't even take the stats. I should probably go do that. Okay. Looking good. Looking great, actually. It's definitely a good run right now. And I actually got an upgrade to my weapon, not in the last biome of the game. Now, granted, this is, again, a problem that only I have because, you know, I choose to use very particular weapons throughout runs, but still. Clearly, Motion Twin should be fixing their game. Anything of interest? Not really. Yeah. For fun. And then you. And then, yes. Well, that's pretty much everything. I'll still, you know, probably do a quick run around the area, see if there's any other stats that I can get, but it's looking... No, I can already see one right there. It's looking like I got most everything. Yeah! I got you. See? That was easy enough. Man, the amount of exploding bats around here are exploding in popularity. Okay, you know, the weird thing is that when I have my when I have my magic blocked apparently by the shield bearer, it still gives me like a slight little bit of knockback, which doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, on several different levels. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the... Let's go back and get that necklace there then too. As it is, I probably should also go grab, you know, all the money stuff. This is a point in time when I feel like I actually have enough cash money to be able to reroll stuff, get some good synergies here, of which I don't really have anything good going on, but I should be able to. I don't really see any reason why not. I mean, at least try for, you know, something good, right? I don't know. I was just like, I'm just trying to figure out, it's like, hey, what else do I want to do with this run? I think I've proven at this point in time that, I guess I could have taken that. I think I've proven at this point in time, it's like, nah, no, Peril Sigils, it's like the risk-reward weapons are surprisingly good in Dead Cells. They're actually legitimately pretty powerful. The risk does, quite often, the reward does outweigh the risk when it comes to, you know, increasing melees or whatever. Because, you know, better. I'm not gonna do anything with melees anyway. It's gonna be constantly going up. Yeah, let's see what's in the shop. Maybe, like I said, I can go find something to actually create a decent build right now with this. First off, sure, whatever. What are we at right now? It's at least enough to get critical damage. I'd say that's good. Cool, like the old Great Owl of War. It's a good item. Also, this one does have synergy if I got, like, burning stuff. Could go full-on bird build, too, if I felt like it. Could definitely go full-on bird build with this. What am I feeling? How do I consider any of these? Not really enough to be anything of interest, to be honest. And of course, you know, I'm not taking the spawning things. Why can I? It's one of the worst items in the entire game. I can't remember the name of it. The biters, summoning biters. Whatever it is. Anyway. Oh, hi, there's Tom. No. Yeah, I mean, but no. No, we don't need to take that sort of risk. I'm feeling confident. Clownfident, if you will. Like the recent episode of Hitman I did. But, you know. Ah, yes. Only the most fitting of outfits here. Hello, it's me. How you doing today, Conjunctivius? Mm-hmm. Well, now I should just take... if I'm just going to be doing this sort of thing... Okay, here's where. Like I said, point blank definitely shows some advantage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what way now? Okay, and then right into this again. You know, being point blank does... Oh, well, never mind. Whatever. It's whatever I was going to say doesn't matter. I guess. Okay. Just kind of make sure that I get that first. Mm-hmm. And then same basic thing as before. Hey, flawless fight. Nice. It's like this isn't even using it to its maximum effect either. This is just, you know, hey, I got the stuff. Also, I'll take a you know, specific tactic specific shield. Feels like I haven't really been using shields a whole lot, as is my want, but still. Anyway, you know, there are points there where I was thinking maybe I should have just taken. I shouldn't just taken the tranquility the entire time. But, well, here we are. 2 minutes off. Actually, 30 seconds off. I thought it was 18 minutes from getting in there. Too bad. Oh, you shouldn't have video game. Oh, well, I don't mind if I do. Thank you, stranger. What do you got? Shots pierced the first time. Electrified. I do have electrified. I can get electrified working for me. All right, but hey, this, like I said, this gives me. I was just talking about how good this would be as an addition to the run. So I think that's it's, you know, only it's only fitting that I managed to get here and get the goofy, the really cool Dracula outfits. I love the Dracula outfits. They're very, very stylish. Anyway, poggers, if I do say so myself. Especially with a weapon that, again, it's like, is that much more just don't get hit forehead. And yeah, I know. Maybe I shouldn't, given the nature of the weapon, but I did. So what do you want me to do here? Oh, this is actually, I was just really considering, you know, hey, let's not even take my time becoming on the tragedy of society. No, let's not even take the cursed chest in this area, but I'm kind of feeling like I know. I'm kind of feeling like I maybe can make this work. This sort of thing that I'm considering. I'm doing a big consider right now. I should really stop doing that, especially because it really is making it a lot weaker. It's like you explicitly took like all these protection items and everything, and here we are just using the base level version of it because you're having a really good run. Yeah, well, you know what? That speaks to how good the weapon is, right? Even at its base level, I'm still finding a lot of use with it, right? Now get out of here, everything. It's like, it's slow. It doesn't have a critical or anything, but look, peep this damage. Hey, yo, peep this damage. Oh, I got hit by, if one of the few hits that I'm going to be taking this run is going to be by the sake of a random skeleton archer here, I would be embarrassed. I mean, I wouldn't be that embarrassed, because let's be real, I've died way more embarrassing ways. Please see last run. But still, I would be at least somewhat embarrassed. Died to, like, I think maybe the worst death. I mean, aside from just falling right off in the last area, I saw it coming. I saw it coming, right? It's like I knew that I was not long for the world or anything like that. But most embarrassing was dying against one of the protector enemies. You know, guys that have no, okay. The guys that have that just carry around, or defenders, the defender enemies, the guys that carry around protectors, and if you get close to them, they got like this little melee attack, but it actually is a lot quicker than you think it is. Oh, well, there I lost my ice armor now, which is fine. Once again, to be expected, really. All right, get out of here, all of you. Well, you can get to see the cool Dracula outfit that I got. That's my character. Why am I trying to attack my bird? Because I saw movement, and I'm like what is the Jurassic Park quote? I base my attacks on movement. You know the one, the Jurassic Park quote. I base my attacks on movement. I believe Dr. Ian Malcolm says that. And then he, you know, just breaks an entire Tyrannosaurus Rex in half. Just like, and when I say in half, I mean vertically, not horizontally. Just grabs both eyeballs and just tears it right down the middle. I'm fairly certain this was Jurassic Park, by the way. I mean, it might be a different movie, but I don't think so. Anyway, so might as well go into the old merchandise categories area, grab all the junk that I can. I mean, I got plenty of it, certainly, but hey, I'm never going to turn down another upgrade for items and everything like that, so. Besides, this is going on at a good clip. Feel like I'm doing good. And then, yeah. Go pitch more terrible movies. You know, like, no, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the parody of Looper that has just entirely consumed the Hitman series as of late. No, it's not. It's not oiled. Anyway. No, we gotta save that for Hitman. And nothing. Gotta have something. Hey, you. Not enough. Not fast enough. Not as fast as me. I know how to throw magic bolts quickly. And accurately. Well, quickly. Anywho, right. Still seriously considering just going. Maybe I should go to the Giant again. Like a little bit better fight there. I'm betting I probably could. I also do have a shield this time, so you know that does. It's a pretty hard counter to that character as a character. Hey, Death. Finally do have your cool double scythe, and it's just as good as you want it to be. Isn't that funny? It's like you know, you see that statue has been in the game for a very long time, and now we finally have the weapon, and it is as cool as you might have thought it would be. It's like actually very good. Oh, the Death Scythe, 100% maybe the best weapon in the Castlevania update. I don't know, hard to say. There's a lot of really interesting weapons that I quite enjoy. That, I mean, certainly have been a common take, even if it's just, you know, the cat or like the holy water and stuff. And also, you know, I can make those Trifid references, of course, whenever I take holy water, which is the real point of taking holy water in the first place, right? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I scout out a little bit. Oh, this isn't the cursed chest. I was gonna say I'm gonna make sure that I scout out a little bit before I take the cursed chest to make sure that I have, you know, enemies and not like a bunch of trapped corridors for me to have to traverse down, but wasn't even relevant as it turns out. Where is that cursed chest? I'm fairly certain there's always one guaranteed. Yeah, like for example, wouldn't want to fight this guy. I shouldn't have mashed both of those. For some reason, invisibility. I thought that I was still, you know. No, I'm not going to use the invisibility necklace. Anyway. Oh, yeah. It's like I keep thinking that it's just like, right. Somebody complaining. They want to see the items. I didn't do that past the first thing. And here, look at that stuff. None of this matters aside from Ice Armor's thing. Because I don't really have any good synergies going on right now. Except for maybe the 40% on electrified targets, if I even try and get that. Ice doesn't expire is the real moneymaker here. Making that money. I could also just go to the Undying Shores. Have fun with that. You know, I really have not been going over to the Giant as of late. Maybe I'll pay him a visit. Anybody else? Man, being at 100% health, it's like the weapon really does take a hit in usefulness. But hey, that's the price of being at full health, right? I'm kind of surprised that they haven't made, you know, some sort of mechanic like this as a mutation just yet. Something that gives you extra damage for amount of health that you have lost. Feels like an obvious sort of... Oh, here we go. There's the curse chest, and there are no more enemies in here. I don't know. The run's going fine. I don't know if I really want to go take that sort of stuff right now. I'll just go up to the cavern and not worry about it. No. Shouldn't be necessary to try and take any risks right now. This is a very risk-averse run, the Peril Glyphs, you understand. Oh. I'll actually take that. That's, if I need any more healing, that's certainly going to be a better choice than a book. Good fast weapon. And one more. Okay, no upgrades. That's fine. To be expected. I know. You're calling me a coward, but at the same time, it's just like, this has been a good run. Like, how often do you just kind of find a natural, legendary ice armor, right? Like, usually you gotta make that one happen yourself. So I'm gonna take it. And then I'm gonna win. There's Serenade, but also not quite what we're looking for. Hey, if I want to go take Wish and maybe get alternate to my cool bird, but poison, you know, I'm much more likely that I'm going to get poisoned stuff here. I'll just see if I find I'll probably find a different upgraded version of the weapon. No, I'm not feeling like that either. Not late game bank. No, I'm going cavern. I'm going cavern. Just instead. I don't know why. It's just like, but when you get a good run going, you don't want to just go ruin it, right? Right? This is a terrible showcase, isn't it? Whatever. It's a good run, though. I feel like they balance each other out just fine. Look, sometimes... Look, everybody knows that showcase is just the excuse for me to play the game in a specific way to have fun with it. It's just like we're not actually... If I was out here doing a real showcase, I would... It would be 5 seconds long. I'd show you the moveset. I'd show good builds. And then I would show where you get the blueprint. And then we'd be done, okay? The point is to just have... You know, like the 100-episode series of me playing a game, but with a slightly extra veneer of like some sort of accomplishment made when I actually win. A theme, if you will. So that it's just a themed version of that. Let's be real here. Well, I mean, I do think it also does show off the weapons pretty well, too. Anyway. So, cavern. Should be a lot easier this time. I got the feeling. Alright. Okay, you gotta be a little... Like, give me... Face the right direction is what I'm trying to say. Then I should be having that much easier of a time. Hey, my ice armor. My ice armor! Jeez, I can't believe you did that to me, ice armor. Good parry on the bomb there. On the retaliatory bomb. It's like, oh god, I would have taken damage and actually been able to use this weapon properly. Heaven forbid! Heaven forbid. But anyway, 3 seconds left, and then we can get right in here. Alright, good stuff. Oh god. No, it's fine. I already had the ice armor on anyway. I wouldn't have taken any damage regardless. So then, let's Kind of like going up here. Don't even have the critical. Oh, for God's sake. What? Hey, wait a second. What hit me there? What hit me through my iced armor? Ah! You're making me actually use the weapon. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe you do this to me. Me, the streamer. Okay, fine then. I'm not even streaming. This is not being streamed, by the way. This is just a regular video. I feel like I need to say that because I do often stream this game. Alright. 5 seconds left, and then I can go and get my ice armor again. And then we have a good time. I feel like I should just take a dip in the lava or something, just to power up. That's what I'm calling it these days. But I'm sure I'm probably gonna get hit. Woo! Sure, I'm gonna probably get hit soon enough anyway, as you do. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, whatever. I already got ice armor back on. I'm not gonna go and waste the charge of it right now. Besides, I'm back to critical damage. 78% is apparently enough to be able to get the 3 hits. All right. I'm getting a lot better at the... You know, I never used to be very good at rolling through the ground shaker crystals, but I feel like I'm getting a lot better at that. Good. Anyway. Hey. You get off my cloud. 32,000 gold. Haven't even used a potion charge just yet. No, that's how you know it's a good run. That's how you know. That's the exact way you know it's a good run. That's the only metric by which I measure a run being good. Maybe I should just go. I'm considering like going for the bomb, but then again, we are currently at the point in time where I feel like, oh hi, I'm okay. And that actually worked out okay. You know what? It was all fine. Right on the edge there. Living on the razor's edge. Something, you're a winner. More references to Eye of the Tiger that I'm not really, it's not really coming to mind right now, if I'm being real with you. It's like I tried there. I didn't try very hard, but I tried. Okay, anyway. All right, looking good, looking good. Looking pretty saucy. But still not quite at the end of the game just yet. You know, I was talking about going for the queen fight. I think I'm going to do that. I feel like this is going to be a run that should do fairly good there, right? There's nothing that she'd really be able to counter super well, and just in general, of course, I should be able to do pretty well against the servants and everything too. I mean, provided nothing goes horribly wrong, but I think in the Medusa's Head showcase, I kind of showed that I got at least the basics of fighting that boss down, if nothing else. Oh, good, but also oh bad. It's a real the dichotomy of man, a juxtaposition, an artful juxtaposition. Health, but do I really want health? Or do I want to be living on the razor's edge and making more references to Eye of the Tiger? Think about it. Is life worth living if you don't make references to Eye of the Tiger? Yes. It's really not that important part of life. I'm going to be honest, it's not a particularly important part of life. I could go giant here, or I could go mausoleum. What path do I take? Yeah, the old electric line. Go with electric line. Give me a sign. I'm living in twilight. Yeah, more references. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, continuing on here. Regardless, thinking I should also be able to get the 60 kills here soon if I don't, you know, completely screw it up. It's looking good though. All right, so that's the basics of that. Probably gonna go through, check the various shops and everything, and then throw this back on. Check the various shops and everything, and then go from there. Yeah, think it's a good idea. Yeah, get over here. I'm gonna go throw my pathetic one-hit combo glyph at you and just call it a day, really. Yep. Yep. Now, the unfortunate thing for you is that's all I need, really. Okay. And then same thing here. And I thought I saw something. I think I might have just gotten an automaton there. Kind of hard to say, though. Hey, you. One good hit later, and... oh, yeah, baby. There's the good stuff. And that's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's also like a really good... I don't know. I feel like the whip's fine, though. As far as if I really need emergency healing, of which I don't. If anything, I really should be at less health right now, because this is the wacky opposite day weapon, where you want things to be worse than they actually are. And that's how it is. That's just how it is. What can I say? 60 kills there, and it was exactly as I predicted. Okay, everybody get down here so that we can fight properly. You too. All of you as well. Everybody just get down here, get into the shop. Oh, you're all dead? Well, my condolences. There's a barricade, too. I want to have double the protection against getting hit, which won't be the worst thing. Stun targets, rooted targets. I honestly don't know what exactly I would want as of right now. There's a lot of choices, but nothing that's really piquing my interest. Alright, I mean, I suppose I'm just going to go check out the remaining two things and then get right on to the giant fight. Probably have a pretty good giant fight. Just feeling it. Feel like this one's not going to be... oh. Almost got hit by that one. Wasn't quite close enough to get the parry there. Okay, there we go. Just one big stompy later and we're fine. Okay. Got to have my big stompies after all. And as for you, nothing. Putting up a no challenge at all. And I'm not, you know what? I'm not even, like, I've done enough exploration around for one run. Because I do believe this is a one run. Ooh. 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 Ha. Ooh. Anyway, checking it out. Right, you're immune to stomping regardless. And then, what's in the shop? What do we got in the shop? Have a good fun time today. Doing a little bit of shopping. Leaving it at that. And yet again, just parry that away so I don't have to deal with it. Oh, really leaning on the old Baramocade. I mean, each successful parry grants you 377 bonus health. No, I'm not going to take that. Hey, get out of here. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Nothing. Here's a fun item. Is it worth it, though? No, he's really not. Like, let's see what else. Nah, virtually nothing. Okay, well, that covers pretty much everything. Let's get out of here. Could go Mausoleum, or could go the giant. I'm gonna go for the giant fight. I feel like after the last time I went up against the giant, I want to have a good one. Want to have a good time here. Going up against the giant is what I say, because that's what I want. So, anything good here? Not really. Nothing for. I mean, Spite Sword's great. Spite Sword is a great item. Does a lot of good stuff. Not really for this run. What do you got? 100%. Burning Oil is something that might actually conceivably come up here comparatively, so I am going to keep that one. I feel like I could potentially get a good build working with that alone. But we'll see. It's kind of impossible to say is a thing. Alright, let's go. Okay, I am going to need to jump. The tracking is not quite good enough to... oh, good. Unfortunately, I can't also hit the other... okay, can't also hit the other hand at the same time, too. Which is still bad, because that would be... oh, nice. Even before I got the thing down. Okay. All right. Looking good, looking good. Oh yeah, that's another flawless fight. Poggers. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, giant killer. That's funny. Why do you have that? Oh no, that's not right. Anyway, not gonna be skipping to the end of this point in time because, like I said, I want to go for the queen fight. So we're going right in. What do you got? I'll take distillery if that's what it takes, but I still don't. I don't want to. I'm just saying that I will, if that's what it takes. All right, broadened sword grants shield upon killing an enemy. Not bad, but you know, not good enough. Of course. So into the ether it goes. And then as for me, do I get the full? I got distillery, which, like I said, I can go to the lighthouse from there. Okay, we also do have the full selection of different routes, which I am taking right now. Hey, let's go. It's been a little bit. I've been in the infested shipwreck after all. All right. See how this one goes. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I think I can make it work. Don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble. No. I think I got everything required for a good run here. So Peril Glyphs, good. Also this run, just good. What am I gonna say? Peril Glyphs even without the stuff, but you know, I also have like high stats and everything too. So really, who's the real monster here? It's me. I can also do stuff like that because apparently the hitbox on this is pretty good. Pretty generous sort of one, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Forgot that they set up a bunch of iron spikes in these ships. I would ask why, but then again, this is Dead Cells. Okay. It's at a pretty good distance, too. And I feel like it also has... I don't know if it's got, like, splash damage or something, but it's... I mean, I have pierced the first target, but it feels like it hits way more than that, too. Which is not bad. I'm not going to complain about that at all. No. Certainly not. Still, though, it's an interesting observation, nonetheless. There you go. It seems like also, you know, point blank is definitely working out pretty well for this weapon. Do get a pretty big old bonus. Almost 58% extra damage. Yeah, when near... I guess right now I'm not actually near a turret now, am I? Oh, yeah, maybe I should go and, like, grab a turret proper. Because it's... Yes, the owl sort of is, but it doesn't count as that for the melee. Melee doesn't count as that for the mutation, is the word I'm trying to think of. So, might be worth not going for that. Hard to say. I mean, I feel like owl is good, but I don't feel like, you know, it's so good that I couldn't get just a normal turret. Is kind of what I'm saying here. No, you don't. Ah, you hit the wall, idiot. You're never going to get me like that. I mean, you're never going to get me at all because you're dead. That's how it works. You had one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity knocks once in a lifetime. Why didn't you just lose yourself in the music the moment you own it? Vomit on a sweater already. It's Mom's Spaghetti. Nervous, but on the surface he looks Mom's Spaghetti to drop bombs. But he keeps Mom's Spaghetti what he wrote down. The whole crowd, Mom's Spaghetti. Opens his mouth, but spaghetti won't come out. Yep, it's one of those runs today, everybody. It is one of those runs. Ah, whatever. I feel like I've been having trouble with it's just a big haul. Okay, no, here we go. Well, I've been having trouble with some of the stuff lately. I feel like I deserve a decent little run going on here. Sometimes I like to just... Sometimes y'all like to have train wrecks. Sometimes I like to just have a good run. A good high-quality run where I'm probably going to die against the queen anyway, because that's how it goes, baby. That's just the reality. That's just the truth of how Dead Cells works. You think you're doing well, but, you know, look at yourself. Take a look at yourself and realize that you're not. You're not. You never were. Dead Cells gives, Dead Cells takes away. And it's going to take this win away from me soon enough. I just feel like it's never enough now, isn't it? Okay, well that finishes up that. Still have not found the exit, but then again, I think I'm doing like a full clear of this area sort of thing. You know, here, I'll just hit it with the upwards arrow. One of the rare times that I actually get a, you know, that I'm trying to get specific use out of that. We got poggers. I want to make sure this is as weak of a weapon as possible before I get into the next area. You know, be sure of that. Anyway. Yes, your attempt to turn into an elite was actually your undoing, little did you know. But now you know nothing because you're dead. Killed you. I mean, you were already dead. Everything's undead in this game. It's kind of a theme. But still, it's literally in the name. Exactly what it says on the tin, right? Okay, I'm not really seeing anything of much interest here. Could get an upgrade for the shield. I don't know if I'm really feeling like that. I could get an upgrade for my lifesteal vampire killer, which it's just like we all know how well that worked out last time I did that. You can't see the face that I was making there, but I don't want you to either. Anyway, back to reality. No more lose yourself. Putting a strict ban on M&M for the rest of this episode. Now then, I'm gonna get rid of that. And just down. I still haven't found the exit just yet. Now have I? No, it's not showing up. Going pretty deep underground right now. Feel like just have still not found that as of just yet. I'm surprised that I actually did have the. I'm surprised that I had the. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised that I had the hitbox there to be able to take out that bat when it was right next to me like that. But you know what? I'm also not going to complain. Why would I? It only works out in my favor after all. No, you don't. Now then, yeah, point blank is definitely something that you can see clearly working better when I'm actually using it versus when I'm not using it. Yes. But, you know, that's just something to consider for the future. Okay, there's the exit. The last place that I could go to. Do I even have... I don't have enough... okay, you know, I actually was looking for this, right? So I could get maybe more of an actual turret for the upcoming fights here. Anyway, give that to me. Tesla coil 13. 13 team. But anyway, yeah, put that in your horrid streamer noises compilation video. I'm not actually streaming this once again. We've established this already. At least I remember that you could parry that aura in time now, didn't I? The big aura attack. Oh wait, no, I actually do have enough fragments for another stat. So forget what I said earlier. I'm going right back in there. Oh, done, signed, sealed, and delivered in terms of this run, as far as I'm concerned. Get out of here, you. Hey. Get out of here. Anyway. All right, back to it. Lighthouse time. Let's see how this one goes. I feel pretty good about this one. Queen fight is still pretty difficult though. It's just like a single attack and then, you know, run away a lot over and over. You can blitz her down pretty quick and everything, but you know, I don't know like how fast can you really? No, I'll just keep this. I have the stuff for it. How fast can you really blitz her down though? Oh. Well, let's see how it be. But then again, you know, this is also a sort of run where taking damage is to my advantage. Also Dracula outfit. Good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have my owl with me, but, you know, the Tesla turret is still pretty good even just by itself. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. I mean, I'm about as ready as I can be. So let's go. No, you don't. Not yet, at least. Oh, my. Okay. All right. Ice shield still going. Oh, didn't hit me, though. Didn't count. I'm just going to wait here for a moment to get my ice shield back up, if you don't mind. I mean, did I get hit here? I don't know. Like, it looks like I maybe took 8 damage. I'm not quite sure. Whatever, Calliope, let's go. All right. Get that point blank in here. There you go. Good stuff. All right, then. Continuing on here. It's a good start, at least. It's not a perfect start or anything, but it's a good start. Hey, it's me. I'm just gonna, like, sneak right on by, if you don't mind. Ooh. Oh, my. Ooh. 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 Well, so much for having the, so much for having my ice armor here for protection. But still, you know, hey, like I said, it gives me more... The thing is... Bye! The thing is bye. Yoink. Oh, wait, I should have waited for like one more second here. Okay, here we go. No, you don't. Oh, well, there goes the ice armor. Oh, yeah. Well, fine. At least I get my my combo back up, right? That's the important thing, after all. Hello? There you go. Now, because of that, you've only actually made me that much more powerful. Fool! Anyway. Still looking good. Still looking good. Well, just give me, you know, three more seconds here, if you don't mind. All right. Here, do we have... If I can blitz him down fast enough, I would not be opposed to kind of taking care of a little bit of the health bar to start with here. Yeah, my toesies. I'm okay. Okay. All right. Hey, not too bad. At least is going to be pretty good for starting out the next battle then, as it were. In fact, I think it's all 3 of them. So I can just do a nice leisurely stroll right up the tower, as it were. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you know, honestly, Lighthouse has seen better days. But, you know, hey, it still has its own austere presence. At least it will for the last couple seconds until it, you know, turns to dust. Okay, then. Uh-huh. And then, not quite. Okay, not quite the same sort of just absolute clowning, but I mean, certainly not too bad either, if I do say so myself. I said it again. I said the stupid phrase again. Ah, whatever. I win. That's the important thing. Look at me. I'm the best. Just give me all my stuff here. 2 times damage vampire killer. Nah. All right, send me up. Let's get out of here. Pretty good fight. Pretty good fight. I think it worked out fairly well. Still gotta go at some point in time and get the flawless servant's outfit. And although, yeah, I ended that run with no damage. Well, I mean, I suppose 8 damage, whatever. Or 9 damage, whatever. The math. But still. Good enough, good enough. Now then. Right up here, let's do it. Just go do that on 0 cell mode is what I was going to say. Alright then. I'm in a good position to do the fight here. Hello, it me. Okay. That's the roll. No. Yeah, I know you like doing that. Oh, well, there's our disengagement that's coming in here. Can't believe I got hit by that, of all things. Yep. Good stuff. I was trying to just roll through the dimensional slashes here, but, you know, Oh, my ice armor's back up. So I think it goes without saying that if I was getting hit a lot during that run, it would have been just outrageously bad given the amount of damage that I took there. But the point is that, you know, just don't get hit, forehead. Right? That's really all it takes when you think about it. Easy as that. Dead Cells, easy game.